Hey everyone, this is Nuran and welcome to Qaartuz Chess. If you are completely new to chess, this video is for you. By the end of the next few minutes, you will know how to set up the board and exactly how every single pieces move. So let's dive in. Chess is simple to learn but challenging to master. This is a chessboard. The biggest rule to remember: white on the right. Here you can see this square. So you have to always place the white or the light square on your right side, which means that the bottom right corner will be a light square. The pieces are set up on the first two rank, this rank and this rank. Similarly, here and here. These two ranks are used to set up the pieces. In the corner, rooks are placed here and here. So we have white have two rooks. Similarly, black have two rooks. And next to the rook is placed knight here and here. Similarly, black knight here and here. And next to the knight is placed the bishop here and here. And similarly, black bishops here and here. Now, the most powerful weapon or the most powerful piece of chess, the queen. Queen is always placed on his own color. White queen on white, that is D1 square here. D, it is here D1. D1 square. Black queen is placed on D8 square. And now the most important piece of the chess which you have to save from being getting checkmated. So the most important piece is the king here and here, opposite, placed on opposite color. All pawns are placed on the upper rank or in front of the major pieces. So this is the setup of chess. You can see this is how the pieces of chess are set. So let's start with the movement of the pieces. The straight mover, the rook here. So this is the rook. It can move forward, it can move backward, it can move side by side. So this is the movement of the rook. It can go here from this diagonal. It was here. He can go here. From here, he can go here, or here, or here, or here, or here, or here, unless and until it is blocked by a piece of his own. He can capture the opponent piece if it comes in his way. So this is a straight mover. It can move side by side, it can move forward, and it can move backward. So this is the movement of the rook. Now we will see the diagonal mover here. This is known as the bishop or the diagonal mover. There are two bishops in the chess group. The light bishop, which is on the light square, it can go diagonally on light square anywhere, as many as square as it want, but it can't go on the black square. So the light square bishop travels on the light square, and the black square bishop travels on the black square. You can see the arrows how they move. So this is the movement of the bishop. Now we will see the movement of the queen here. So you have already seen the movement of the bishop and the rook. Now you can easily understand how the queen moves. So it has the combined power of the rook and the bishop. So it can go here, it can go here, it can go in this, it can go here and here. As many as square as he wants, as many as square it can go. So here, here, here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. As many square it can go. It can also move diagonally. If it is on the light square, then it can move diagonally on the light square here, here, here. But you need to know that it can also go in this square. So the square surrounded by the queen covers those square. It can attack any pieces on this square, surrounding square in the surrounding square of the queen. So these squares and these diagonals, the uh, queen can move on all of them. So this is the movement of the queen. It can go here, 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 and here. So you can see how powerful queen is. It has the power to capture any pieces on this square. It has power to move diagonally here, here, here. If it is on white, it can go white. It can cover the white diagonals. You can see, and occupy it does attack on the surrounding square, and it can also move like here and here and here and here. So you can see how powerful the queen is. The queen can move as many as square as it wants, and the rook can also move as many as square as it wants. Now we will try to understand the movement of the knight. This is one of the trickiest chess piece. It can jump over pieces, and his move is unique, and it can go on 8 square at a time. So it moves like L. You can see here and here. From the square where it is, it can move L, like jumping to square and going left or right. Similarly, here and here. You can see the arrow. This is the movement of the knight. The knight moves like this. So let's count the square. It can move on 8 square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So knight is like this. This is the movement of the knight. It can go on 8 square at the same time. And it is one of the most trickiest piece. And also to remember that when the knight is on the black, it goes on white. And when it is on white, like here, it goes on black. So you have to remember, try not to fork your pieces with the knight. And the knight can jump over pieces. Like if there are two pieces here and here. So the knight can jump over pieces. This is the only piece in the chess which can jump over his pieces and over the opponent pieces. Now let's try to understand the movement of the pawn. The weakest at the numerous. It moves forward but captures diagonal. The pawn usually moves one square at a time. But on the first move, it can either move two square or one square. This this movement of the movement of the pawn to two square is only on the first move. Here you can see the white plays two square and the black plays two square. Now the pawn cannot go forward because it is blocked by the black pawn. So the pawn cannot go forward when it is blocked by any pieces, any piece, whether it is a king, queen, or bishop, rook, or anything, any piece. So it can't go forward. So it moves forward, but it captures diagonally. Now, this black pawn can't go forward, but it can capture it, this pawn, like this. So it captures the white pawn. And now if the white plays this, the black has the option either to move forward. The black pawn has the option to either to move forward or to capture this pawn. If he captures, he can capture. So you can see how these pawns move, like 2 square or 1 square. But after the initial move or the first move, it moves only 1 square, like this. Now the most important piece in the chess, king. If the king is captured, you lose the game. So you have to save your king from being captured or being surrounded with the enemy piece. So white king and the black king here. So let's try to understand the movement of the king. The king can go 1 square at a time, here and here. This is the movement of the king. Here, 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 and here, and here. It can only move 1 square and it capture the pieces, enemy pieces on this square. Means 1 square at a time. Here, the king can only move like this. This, 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 this. So it can't go like from here to here. It just move 1 square. You can't move it more than 1 square. And to remember, the king cannot move on the checked square. Suppose this is the enemy bishop. It gave the king a check. The king is coming in the way of this bishop. So it's a check. So the king can go here, 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 and here, and here. But the king can't go here. But the king can't go here and here. Because this bishop, because it comes in the bishop way. So the king can't go here. It's in check, so the king has to move somewhere. 1 square here. He can also have gone here or here. So it's depend on the player where he choose to move the king. And that's it. Now you know how to move every single pieces and how to set up the board. The most important thing now is to practice. In the next video, we will see the special rules like castling, en passant, and the pawn promotion, which are required to play a full game. So, thank you everyone, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Thank you. Have a good day.